Let's see. Let's bring in our next caller. My guy, Travis Williams. What's up, brother?
Man?
How's it going, man?
Doing good. How you doing?
Great. I love the wallpaper, by the way. I love the background. Looking clean.
Yeah. I just made that.
Nice.
Man, it was hard to find the Lakers' current roster with Bronny and especially with what's the center's name that we haven't got cleared yet?
Christian Coloco.
Yeah. And what's going on with that? Like, either clear him or don't, man.
Well, he hasn't been cleared, man. I've been trying to update my timeline to see if we have any sorts of updates, but we do have an update here now that you asked. LeBron James said he will play tomorrow versus the Sacramento Kings, and he plans on playing all 82 games, which I kind of predicted during playback. But yeah, no Christian Coloco clearing yet. How you feel about that?
I mean, hopefully, if he doesn't get cleared, like, will he be like will
if he doesn't get cleared, he's on a two-way contract, so you can always swap that out for another two-way contract. But we don't have any open roster spots unless we make a trade. So yeah.
Yeah, but don't they have that like exception where if you have like an injury and a guy can't play, like they can give you
I'm not sure what if that applies to two-way players, because you can have up to 3 slots for the two-way contract. So I'm not sure if that applies to them, but yeah, man, it'll be interesting to see what happened with Derek, because he has a lot of potential to it, and he has a high motor, kind of similar to Jackson Hayes. Can you imagine 2 of them out there?
Yeah, did you see Dwight Howard at the game? Man, he looks swole. Man, he still looks healthy, man.
You want Dwight on the Lakers?
I mean, if we can get a non-guaranteed veteran minimum, we just need him for like Denver Nuggets, Clippers, like 10, 20 minutes. Like,
you might be right.
Because I mean, like we saw in the first half, like Hayes really struggled. Honestly, I don't know what happened at the end of the first half of the second quarter, where we kept AD on the bench way too long.
Yeah.
And as soon as they brought him back, like the defense went like up 100 degrees.
But you know what I like about this, Travis? The coach has done a tremendous job of staggering the right players at the right times, right? So, and the adjustments on the fly. Like, JJ really is the next Pat Riley in the making, I feel. Because he really not only connects and empowers his players, but he knows when to throw them out there and when to pull them out. So they'll spell a couple of minutes here or there. As soon as he sees a run coming in, boom, timeout.
They got to play him. They don't have another center. AD's got to get some breaks. But I just thought that
my favorite thing about JJ so far has been the ATOs, man. The plays out of time, the PTOs, the plays called out of timeouts, bro, have been phenomenal.
So much better.
Right.
So he looks so good, dude.
We look like a real team with a sense of direction.
Yeah, we haven't had a coach like this in a minute.
I can go as far as to say that since Phil Jackson, because even though Frank Vogel won the championship in 2020, I felt like there was a lot of coaches on the floors like Rondo and LeBron, and the assistant staff was phenomenal with Jason Kidd and everybody. So yeah, I felt like when those guys all left, Frank Vogel got exposed a little bit, just a little bit,
Well, he's just one-sided, that's all. He's just defense, that's all. It's nothing against him. It's like Budenholzer's offense, right?
Yeah. No, for sure, man.
But the Suns, they actually did look a lot better than last year.
Oh, they do. They got a new head coach themselves. Remember, they had Frank Vogel there. Frank Vogel's a defensive coach, which the fit didn't make sense to me because the Suns had an offensive team.
Yeah, right? It never made sense. And then they got Tyus Jones, a real point guard, and then who's that rookie they got? Man, he's good.
The power forward, he can really space the floor, man.
Yeah,
I like him.
I'm glad he got cold, man.
And he was a late first-round pick as well. Let's see Ryan Dunn.
Yeah, I want to say that's their last first-round pick for like 5 years or something. So looks like they hit on it, though.
They hit good. He's going to be a ball player for sure. He killed it in preseason for sure, man. Any final questions, comments, concerns, my boy?
I'm trying to think. Do you feel like we have a lot of overlap? Like I feel like Gabe, I feel like Dalton needs more of those minutes just because I feel like his ceiling's higher.
Yeah,
like he needs more shots. Look, Max Christie's still kind of like waffling. I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. I said it a couple of days ago, and it was kind of a hot button topic. But I said I would definitely look to trade D'Lo right now because if you bench him, it's gonna take away his trade value at all and his confidence. So you don't want to do that. But I really want to start Austin at the point guard. I think he could be a point guard. He's 6'5", great size. His defensive effort has spiked up the first 2 games of the season compared to last year. He's always had the effort, but it feels like he worked it on his cardio because now he's been able to get through screens. He had 8 assists tonight compared to D'Angelo Russell only had 5, right? And so I trust Austin Reeves far more.
Yeah, I want to make a trade, but I don't want to make a sideways trade or just to make a trade. Like I want to make a trade where we definitely get an upgrade.
Right. Well, I'm looking at the Utah Jazz. Look no further than the Utah Jazz. They're going to be a tanking team. They're already 0-2 to start the year.
Dude, if we could get that center, we would be championship.
That's the final championship missing piece in my book. If we can get a trade, Walker Kessler, Colin Sexton for D'Angelo Russell, and we lift the protection off the first-round pick they had from us last year, and we throw in a second-round pick. Let's do it right now.
What's that stretch big for Utah? Like, do we have any shot to get?
Yeah, you're talking about I know
the white dude,
the German, right? The German.
Yeah, he would be perfect next to AD.
He will be perfect. I don't think they trade him though, because that dude is like a borderline all-star. Like he's really good, right? But Walker Kessler's more realistic, and he would do a lot of what Jackson Hayes does, but at a higher level because he's a lot girthier, he's a lot thicker. You can't move him around. You can't bounce him around. So
we really just need to clear a couple roster spots, dude.
Yeah. So let's do it, man. Let's do it. I have a feeling we get that big man. We get Colin Sexton to go with that, to be our guard, starting guard or backup. Let's do it, man. But I think Austin is ready for that starting point guard role, man. What do you think of that?
Hell yeah. I mean, Austin Reeves looks amazing. And we're 2-0, man. That's my only concern is I don't want to just, like, as long as we're winning, like, we don't need to, like, push a trade just to trade. That's my only thing.
Right, absolutely.
Like, we can't do another Westbrook or another sideways, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
Man, you know what? I think this team look, the West is going to be tough, and it's a very small sample size, but we're trending in the right direction. What I feel good about is the fact that we're in good hands, right? I feel like we're in great hands.
2 good wins against 2 quality Western Conference teams.
I'll feel amazing if we could beat the Kings last year, because remember, last year they swept us during the regular season. And coming off of a back-to-back, last year Darvin didn't figure out how to solve the Sabonis problem, right? Or as I like to call it, the boner. We haven't
beat the Kings in, like 2 or 3 years, right?
Yeah, so I think tomorrow is going to be a great test, and I look forward to it. And it's going to be a lot of fun, man. It's a back-to-back.
Yeah, I'll let you go. But what time is that game?
7 p.m. Pacific time, I believe. Because the Dodgers are at 5, so 7 p.m. Pacific time.
So 10, yeah, okay.
All right, thank you for the call, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir, man. Have a good one.
Appreciate you. All right, brother. Man, it's always fun talking to my good friend Travis. Listen,